everyone, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and it's been a couple weeks since you have seen my face in a video. I've just been doing my weekly makeup baskets, but I wanted to give you all a life update / Ulta haul. Woohoo! So, if you want to see about or hear about my life update and see the items, keep watching or just fast forward towards the end and you'll see the haul if you don't care about my life. Okay, so let's just get into it. Okay, first let's start with my life update. So I've said in my weekly makeup baskets that for a while I've talked about how I was unhappy in them, and then I talked about a job change, and then I haven't really said much about it other than I'm living life on a budget. So I just wanted to do a kind of fairly quick update. So basically I am a school counselor, and I was in the same position at the same school for about 4 years, and I always struggled with the school district that I worked within, and as far as how they treat people, I've never really agreed with it. But it got really bad the school year. We had a change in administration within our building, and I just didn't agree with them. I was really unhappy with it. I wasn't being able to meet with students like I am passionate about. I wasn't able to do the things that make me happy, that made me go into school counseling. And it got to the point that I was really stressed and frazzled and not even the same person. It was to the point that anyone who asked about my job, I would just start crying. And if I didn't know them that well, it was just awkward. I was just like, it's awful. But if I knew them really well, then I was just like wailing, because I am a crier. When I am upset, I cry. But I was just like, you know what, this is awful. I can't just cry all the time when someone asks me how my job's going. So people are like, just quit, and it's a hard decision because I was attached to my students and my coworkers. I love them. It was just a really hard decision, but I decided to quit. I decided that I was going to choose my own personal happiness over a paycheck, and it was probably one of the hardest decisions that I have made. This is like my year of adulting. I'm only 29, so this is like very new, like quitting my first professional job. But I just had to do it because I'm such a happy person, and to go from being a happy person to just being like stoic, just like crying under my breath every second that I'm at work. My dog is moving. Anyway, but this just wasn't me, and I'm not someone to really express my stress to people I don't know that well, so unless you knew me well, you probably didn't know that I was so unhappy. But if you asked, it was one of those things where I just couldn't stop talking about it. I'm like, I'm so sorry you asked. Anyways, I have been teaching group fitness in the evening, and I've been doing that for a couple of years. I teach hip-hop, and I decided to study to get my certification, become a personal trainer. And so 2 great things happened. Whenever I was trying to figure out what I would do if I quit my job, I reached out to my boss at the YMCA, and I was like, so if I quit my job, how many hours could you give me? And she's like, oh no, let me get back to you. And she emailed me within a couple of days and was like, okay, so somebody's leaving RY for another Y because he got a full-time position. We can go ahead and give you all of his hours. So those hours with your group fitness, it'll put you at 30 hours a week. So I did the math, and it's a significant pay cut, but it's enough to pay my bills. And so on top of that, my friend from high school runs 2 gyms, Anytime Fitness, locally by me, and he's like, yeah, you can do group fitness here, and we'll figure out the personal training as you go through your certification. And it's just so crazy. Like, I just put into the world, like, I need this. Can anyone help me? I need to get into a better situation. Can anyone help me get into a situation? And people came through. Like, I was just amazed. And so I went ahead and quit my job. It was so hard. I cried with my coworkers for 2 weeks straight. The principal and I talked for about 2 hours when I told him I was leaving, and it was a really, really, really hard decision, but I just want to tell you all that if you are in a position that is, the environment is unhealthy, it's toxic, get out of it. It's not worth the paycheck that you're getting. It's not worth your spirit being crushed and you losing a part of you. It's not worth that. And so now I'm about 1 month into working in fitness, and yeah, it's not paying it's paying less than half. Oh my God, what I made before, but my happiness is back. My spark is back. And I'm still working with people, just in a different capacity. Instead of academics, I'm working with them in health, and still a passion. I still love it. Same skills, same getting to know people, but I am happy. Like, my spirits are returning, my passion's returning. I'm smiling more, I'm drinking less, I'm shopping less. I'm just happy, and it's so amazing because I teach group fitness, and I've always been able to keep my spirits up when I teach because it's another passion of mine. But it's funny now, people are like, I didn't think you could get any more energetic or happier. But wow. Yeah, and so funny enough, through this time away and networking and getting to telling people my story, and having good friends who care about me, I had 2 job interviews this week to get back into education. I don't know if they'll take me. I don't know if they won't take me. I mean, it matters. Of course it matters. But at the same sense, I'm just happy to have gotten the opportunities to interview with 2 different places. And I just feel good. And it feels good to be in a position where I can pay my bills, so I can be a little more picky about what my next step will be. And in a position that makes me happy. Like, I have so much fun when I go work at the Y. Like, it's just straight up interacting with people all day long, and I have so much fun in watching people who are not into fitness, who have big dreams of either losing weight, there's my dog, toning up, whatever their fitness goal is, to be able to help them and watch people who aren't into fitness get really excited about fitness and see results. It's just absolutely amazing to me. I am interested in doing personal training, but it's kind of hard to get into that full time. You need to, I don't know, it's, for me, my dog, for me to do it full time, I basically have to have a gym be like, hey, Abby, here's a full-time position with benefits. But in the gym world, that's not a thing that really happens. You pretty much have to own your own gym to make that happen, and I'm not to that point. And so it will, most likely, if I do get one of the 2 jobs or another job, whatever I'm fortunate enough to get, it will be something I do in the evening along with my group fitness. But you just never know what the future holds. But never be scared to go after your dreams. I feel so renewed and so happy, and I just feel so proud of myself for deciding I'm not going to be complacent. I'm not going to be in an environment that makes me so unhappy. I'm going to do something that's right for me. And I'm doing it, and so many doors are opening up. My spirits are returning. My passion is returning. And I think that will continue to help me grow and become just even more happier and successful. So please, if you are in a situation that makes you cry every day, or whatever your vice or way of coping with it is, think about getting out of it. I know we all have to pay our bills, so we always have to have a job. I get that. But if you could swing something that pays less, if it means your happiness, if you can still pay your bills and have extra money, like, please consider doing it. But because I believe in everyone should treat themselves well, I also believe everyone should treat themselves. So even though I don't know if I got the jobs, I'm just proud of myself for being at this place. So I did a little Ulta haul. Woo woo! Mama went crazy. Okay, not that crazy because I am still balling on a budget. So let's just see what is in this magical bag. In case you are not familiar with the Smashbox Primer Water, basically it is, as it says, a primer water. It looks like this. It's silicone-free, alcohol-free, oil-free, and you basically just spray it all over your face. And it's optional for you if you want to put on another primer on top of that, like a silicone or a moisturizing primer, whatever your preference is. I don't think this is worth the hype for being $32. I don't think that at all. But I do think it is good for like a $16 product, which is what I got this on sale for, and it just feels nice. It's not a miracle worker by any means, but it does feel nice on the skin. It's very refreshing, and you can also use it to set your makeup. I actually have not tried that. I don't know if I would, but yeah, so this was the reason that I went to Ulta. I could not pass up the $16 deal. So also, of course, you know when I go, I always got a list back here of what I want to get. The next thing I got was Yes2 Coconut, and it's the Melting Cleanser, and this is to get makeup off of your face. And I used up the other one that I was using, and I have one that I am trying to work through from Sephora. It's a cleansing water, but I just don't like it, and so I think it's going to take me a while to get through it. In the meantime, I wanted to try this. I've seen good reviews on it, and I'm interested to see. It says that it has virgin coconut and moringa see that oils that help melt away your makeup, so we'll see. With that, I did go ahead and pick up the cream cleanser. It's from the same line. The Yes2 Coconut is hydrates and restores. I needed a new cleanser, so I thought I would just try both of these products out. I have tried other of the Say Yes to lines, but I have not tried the coconut one, and I love anything and everything coconut, so I can't wait to try those. Also, I just went ahead and picked up the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is the brow pencil. I got it in Burnett, and I've heard good things about this. I've tried the Anastasia one. It came in a kit, but the color was too dark because it was just, you had to take whatever color came in the kit. But it was like a dark brown, so it was like when I did my brows, it was like, wow, Abby, you did your brows today. It did not look natural at all. So I'm excited to try this one. I've heard good reviews, and I have the, oh, my dog can't even handle it. I have the brow mascara that is in this line, and I think that it's pretty good. So I'm going to try that out. And then this product is one that I have been kind of interested in for a couple of years, but it is the Master Highlight. This is Nude 10. And so this is a highlighting blush, and it's a mosaic kind of pattern on it. So let's open it up. It's kind of a little bit broken, but I was so excited to get it that I was just like, we'll deal with it. So there's like glue along the edges. That's crazy. No wonder it was like a little bit broken. Huh. Okay. So this is what the package looks like, and then this is what the product looks like, and it does come with a mirror, and then one of their little fabulous applicators, this little brush right here. I probably will not be using that, but okay, I'll swatch this. I'm just gonna rub it all together. Yes. Okay, so I'm panning this trio from Wet n Wild. And I've been putting the blush and the highlight together, and it's gorgeous, and I've been wondering what to do when it runs out. But this is pretty much the same color, if you can see it. So this is pretty much the same color as that blush and highlighter swirled together in the trio. Oh, that is gorgeous. Ah, I can't wait to put this on my face. It's kind of like a, it's kind of similar to Luminoso and NARS, but it is much softer than the both of those, and I love it. I love it. Too bad like the packaging is kind of funky, but I'm really excited to put that on my face. Those are my favorite type of highlights, are the kind of glowy, pale pink colors, so I think that's gorgeous. Alright, last but not least, I wanted to get Clinique's Petal Pop. It's one of their lid pops. No one talks about them, but I was swatching them at Ulta like a month ago, and I really wanted it, but yeah, like I said, balling on a budget. So I didn't get it, and I wanted to get it today, but the Ulta I went to doesn't carry Clinique in the store. I didn't know some stores carried it and some stores did not carry it. But the girl pointed me to the Buxom, and I found a color that is pretty much a dupe. And it was $12, whereas the Clinique one was $17. But I paid an extra $2 to get the compact. So this compact is sold separate. So I just bought it for $2 and then snapped it in. So this is the color. It is Buxom, and it comes in these little like black package, and the color is Glitz Factor. And then the little compact also came into this little package as well. So if you don't, you can buy like a 6-pan palette empty from them, or you can buy them pre-made. If you don't buy the 6-pan, then you pretty much need to get the palette, because these aren't really something you could put in a Z palette or anything like that. So yeah, I did go ahead and pick up those two, but the color is gorgeous. Like I said, it's pretty much the same color as Petal Pop. I was looking at swatches after I bought it to make sure my memory had served me correctly, and it did. And this is very similar to that blush color. Yeah, it's like a darker tone of it, but I love that it has like these gold flecks in it. I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. So you can see this is that nude blush, and then this is Glitz Factor. I think that the gold reflex in it are going to be really pretty to wear alone on the lid. But yeah, absolutely love it. I can't wait to put these on my face. I think that they're going to be gorgeous. So yeah, that's everything. We're empty. We went through it all. I'm really excited to use all of these products, especially these two spring products. Excited to try out the definer and the skincare. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my life update. Thanks for watching my haul. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!